Hello, good morning, everyone. How are you today? So I hope you're doing fine. So this one is again recorded lessons for you because my laptop is broken. So we need to record a video lesson for you for our class. Okay, let's start. First, I'm going to open our presentation. Anyway, see you next week. Next week is regular classes. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Let's speak English. Are you ready? Let's start. Okay, for today's lesson, so our lesson is about introduce others. Introduce pewa others. Your friend, Pian, mother, father, brother, sister, introduce them. Okay, let's start. First is how to use introduce others is let me introduce you to. Let me introduce you to, or may I introduce you to. May I introduce you to, or this one is I'd 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 like you to meet. I'd like you to meet. Another is this is my friend. This is my friend. Another is her name is, his name is, her pewa pen girl. His pewa pen boy. Okay. Her name is, his name is Fun. Her name is Bam. Okay. Another is, do you know each other? Do you know each other? Okay. That's how we use, that's how we can introduce others. The next is example. Hello, let me introduce you to my friend Bim. Or let me introduce you. Let me introduce you to my friend Bam. Let me introduce you to. Okay. Another is I'd like you to meet my teacher, my mother, my cousin, my father, my friend Pun, my friend Bam, my friend Tun, my friend Bim, my friend Pa. Alay kaday. Okay. Okay. Another is may I introduce you to my mother, to my teacher, or to my friend Bim, to my friend Bam, Tun, Alay kaday. Okay. That's how you use let me. Okay. Let me introduce you to Pa, or to Tun, to Bam, to Pon, to Bim. Okay. Now, for example, hello, let me introduce you to Bim, my friend Bim, or my mother. She is my mother. Like that. Okay, next is, or this is my friend Bim. This is my mother. This is my father. Okay. This is my mother. This is my cousin. Cousin. Pewa cousin alay. Mother, and their babies. So you are babies, then cousin, babies of the. Okay. Okay, this is my cousin. Her name is Becky. Okay. This is my cousin. Her name is Becky. Or this is my mother. Her name is Pa. Okay. His name is Mr. Mark. Okay. Your name is Mr. Loy. His name is Mr. Lloyd. Okay, another is, do you know each other? Or what? Do you know each other alike? Yes, she is my classmate. Okay, or yes, we are in Matayom 1/2 students at Tasaban School. Okay, do you know each other? Yes, she is my classmate. Classmate po ba? Longlian, Naklian, Longlian student, Longlian student. Okay, she is my classmate. Matiyong nung to the 1/2. Kanepon, bim, bam. Students at Tasabanu. Okay. Another, do you know each other? Do you know each other? Yes, she is Miss Pa. Miss Pa, yes, she is my cousin. Cousin. Okay, cousin, cousin. Okay, now let's have a drive for name title. Prof. Ani prof is meaning professor. Professor. Or doctor in university kunkru. University kunkru, okay? University teachers, okay? Most of them are doctor, okay? Higher than teacher, ani professor. Teacher, professor, professor. We call it prof, teacher, kunkru, professor, university professor. Another is Mr. Okay, this one is Mr. or your father or your mom, man or sir. Like Mr. Loy, Mr. Toon, okay? Mr. for the boys. There's Mrs. Okay, or married woman, your mother. My mother is Mrs. or older woman, okay? Mrs. Pu, Mrs. La, Mrs. Mrs. Chumpunot, like that, okay? Mrs. Okay, married woman or older woman. Miss, okay? Miss is single ladies or young woman, okay? Miss G, Miss G, or Miss Bun, Miss Bam, Miss Beam, Miss Pa, like that. As we call it Miss. Miss, another one is Miss, matured woman but single, okay? Pewa, older woman, and then she is single. Miss. Oh. Okay, this is prof, pewa, professor. This is Mr. Okay, Mr. This is Mrs. Mrs. This is Miss. This is Miss. This is Miss. This is Miss. Okay, same, but different meaning. Okay, for example, this is Professor Martin Sanchez from Bangkok University. Okay, this is professor from Bangkok University. Another. Okay, let me introduce you to Mr. Lloyd. He is an English teacher. Okay, me, Mr. Lloyd, or teacher Lloyd is an English teacher. Okay, let me introduce to you to Mr. Lloyd. He is an English teacher. Okay, I'm Mr. Another, I'd like you to meet Miss Joy. Okay, she is Miss Joy. Her name is Miss Joy. Okay, I'd like you to meet Miss Joy. Okay, that's the name title. Okay, next. Okay, this is a respond. Oh, I forgot to. How do you do or how are you? Okay, I'm happy to see you. Nice to meet you. I'm glad to meet you. Okay, I'm glad to meet you or I'm pleased to meet you. I enjoyed meeting you. Pero any respond. For example, this is my friend, Bam, or Let me introduce to you to Mr. Lloyd. Okay, me, Mr. Lloyd. Oh, how do you do? How are you? Bam. I'm fine, thank you. How about you? I'm happy to see you. Okay, ani alay kadai. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Glad to meet you. Glad to meet you too. Okay. I'm pleased to meet you. I'm pleased to meet you too. I enjoyed meeting you. I enjoyed meeting you too. Okay. For example, hi, Mrs. Beam. I'd like you to meet Professor Bobby. Mrs. Beam, it's nice to meet you, Prof. 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 For a professor, it's nice to meet you, Professor. Oh, nice to meet you too, Mrs. Beam. Okay. Okay, Mrs. Nick, Mrs. Beam, then Professor. Okay. Nice to meet you too, Mrs. Beam. Okay. Very easy. Okay, one more time. Nick, hi, Mrs. Beam. I'd like you to meet Professor Bobby. Prof. Bobby. Mrs. Beam, oh, it's nice to meet you, Prof. It's nice to meet you, Prof. Then Professor Pawa, nice to meet you too, Mrs. Beam. Okay. Very easy. The next is let's have a dialogue at the riverside. Okay, hi Beam. Let me introduce you to my friend Pa. Oh, glad to meet you. I'm Beam. Okay. Yes, glad to meet you too. I'm Pa. Okay. Now there is how old are you? Okay, Beam Pa. How old are you, Pa? I'm 16 years old. And you? I'm 15. Okay, I'm 15. Any question? Pinalay ko dahil, how old are you? Where do you live? Where are you from? What's your favorite food? What's your hobby? Okay, alay ko dahil. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, let's have another example at the temple. Hi, Beam. This is my friend, Pa. Nice to meet you. I'm Beam. Okay, I'm Beam. Beam put I'm Beam. Nice to meet you. Okay, Pa put nice to meet you too. I'm Pa. Okay, Beam put where do you live? Where do you live, Pa? Okay, I live in Muantak. And you? Okay, Pa put I live in Muantak. And you? Camping pet, or you can say ni alay ko dahil. Camping pet, or I live in camping pet. Okay, very easy. Okay, nice to meet you, or glad to meet you, or I'm happy to see you, or I'm pleased to meet you. Alay ka dahil. Okay, where do you live, or where are you from? How old are you? Okay. Okay, Ania like Ben. Okay, next is at Bangkok University. Here is hi, Mr. Toon. I'd like you to meet Professor Mike. Professor Mike. I'd like you to meet Professor Mike. Oh, I'm Professor Mike Penfood. I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Toon. Mr. Toon, Mr. Toon. Mr. Toon Penfood, I'm pleased to see you too, Professor Mike. What do you do? Okay, Professor Penfood, what do you do? Do you do? Okay, what do you do, Alay? I am an engineer. Okay, bin job. I am an engineer. And you? Professor Penfood, I'm a physics professor. Professor is Kunkru, University Kunkru. Okay, something very easy for you. Let's read one more time. Hi, Mr. Toon. I'd like you to meet Professor Mike. I'm pleased to see you, Mr. Toon. I'm pleased to see you too, Professor Mike. What do you do? I'm an engineer, and you? I'm a physics ba in science or professor. I'm a physics professor or university teacher. Okay, that's pretty easy. Okay, let's answer this. Let's complete the dialogue. Let's read. Hello, boss. Okay, any people ally answer. Is it I'd like you to meet? What do you do? Hello, boom. Or nice to meet you too. Okay. Hello, boss. Mrs. Pai. Boss Pewa Pinput. Good morning, Mrs. Pai. It's nice to meet you. Okay, Pai Pewa, Mr. Boss. Okay, let's answer. What is the answer? Hello, boss. Okay, I'd like you to meet. What do you do? Hello, Bom. Or nice to meet you too. Okay, let's see. Hello, boss. Oh, I'd like you to meet Mrs. Pai. Mrs. Boss Pewa. Good morning, Mrs. Pai. It's nice to meet you. Mrs. Pai put. Nice to meet you too, Mrs. Boss. Okay, that is the answer. Hello, boss. I'd like you to meet Mrs. Pai. Good morning, Mrs. Pai. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Mr. Boss. Okay, that is the answer for this dialogue. Now let's go with another dialogue. Okay, this one is at the mall. At the mall, Big C, Tesco, Siam Mall. Okay, let's read. Hi. Hi, Nick. Okay, what do you think is the answer for this? I'd like you to meet. Let me introduce. May I introduce? This is my friend, Alay Kadai. Okay. Okay, let me introduce you to my friend Fan. The Nick Pinfood Alay. Nice to meet you or glad to meet you, Alay Kadai. Glad to meet you, I'm Nick. Yes, glad to meet you too. I'm Fun. Okay, pero ani, I live in Tak and you, Sukhothai province. Okay, what do you think is the answer? Live. So the answer is, where do you live? Okay, where do you live? I live in Tak. Okay, so that is very simple. Okay, let's read. Hi, Nick. Let me introduce you to my friend, Bud. Glad to meet you. I'm Nick. Yes, glad to meet you too. I'm Fun. Where do you live? I live in Tak. And you? Secretary Province. Okay. Oh, this is an homework. Oh my God. Okay, anyway, see you next week. Here's your homework. Please answer your homework. Write it on your notebook. Kian notebook. Sip Kanan. Teacher will check it. Okay. This is an example, an answerable conversation. You need to write it on your notebook. Okay, Kia notebook. Okay, goodbye, everyone. See you next week. Bye. I'm gonna stop it. Gonna stop the presentation now. Oh my God. Okay.